So I joined Olylife in August 2023, and that was from a friend in crypto who shared this with me. His name is Francis. But back then, I didn't build. And one of the reasons why I didn't build, even though I love the product, I like the technology, but because the company back then, they only had one product. And with our comp plan, because there's no ownership, right? And the company doesn't force you to buy a lot of products if you don't want to. So I didn't see the passive income in it. And during that time, that was the first year of the company. So I know they're doing well with the P90 because, me and my family who are using it, they love the product. But it just didn't get to me, right? So I didn't build. So I started building last year, October. And that's when the G1, the Galaxy 1 came out. And that is when I really believe that the company have the ability to do research and developing new products. And the owner promised that every year they will come out with the new product, right? So I believe everybody is on this call is also waiting for, in the next 12 hours, we're gonna have our this year's new product, Shaken Massager, that's coming out. Right, so everybody is really excited. It's not just in the West world, even in Asia, like people are crazy. Like they are literally crazy. We will see, I believe we will see 3x or 5x the volume that we did with Shaken Massager. So I started last year, October. So it's been just a little bit over a year. Okay, so I believe like a lot of people heard the rank M6. And probably they don't understand what M6 means, because just like what Tuan said, I'm an average person. I cannot do presentations like Tuan or Luigi. They did super good presentations. I just have a belief in this company that this can help a lot of people. That's how I build. But what M6 means in the past year, with me and my wife, Beanie, in this company, I'm M6, she's M5 now. So a combination of both of us, our commission for the past year was around $2 million in US dollars. Okay, so I'm not here to brag. I'm just letting you guys know the potential of Olylife. Okay, this is a business where people can make big money, and I mean huge. And with what's coming up, which is the Shaken Massager, we are already doing well in the past 3 years. But what Brian and I believe, that Shaken Massager will do 3x of what we did in the past 3 years, just with this product. This is the belief that we have. So if you just you are just getting started, this is the perfect timing. Okay, because North America is new, and we have a product that have no competitor in this market yet. So before I get into the things I want to talk about, I just want to update you guys several things that we just got this information from the owner last night. Okay, so the first part is that a lot of people think Shaken Massager is for the fat on the waist, right? On your tummy. But it actually works more than that. The Shaken Massager, according to the owner, whose interest is on research and develop new products. So most of this time, this is a different company. This company, the owner doesn't really, show his face, talk to the field, connect with the leaders. No, he doesn't do that. He focuses time in research and developing. Okay, that's what he do. So the owner said, Shaken Massager is not just for the waist. It's actually for the fat of your whole body. So depending on, like, everybody could be different. Some people will lose fat from their legs or their arms rather than from their belly. So it will depending on the distribution of the fat in your body, and the Shaken Massager will help to reduce those fats. Okay, this is the first part. The second part is that once we don't suggest you use Shaken Massager with the P90. They have to be used separately. Okay, but once you are done with the session on the shaking massager, you can go on to the P90 or P90 Plus immediately. That's okay, but don't do it at the same time. But we can do shaking massager with Galaxy G1. That's okay. Okay, so that's the second part. The third part is that do we need to wait for 2 sessions? For like session B, do we need to wait anytime between sessions? No, we can do 2 sessions. After the first session, you can put it on your back and do a second session. That is okay. We don't because at the beginning we thought we have to wait for 4 hours. We don't have to. With shaking massager, you can do 2 sessions at once. Okay, so that's the third part. And the fourth part. Right now, what we are seeing, not in Taiwan, well, some people in Taiwan, but mostly in other countries, especially in Southeast Asia, which mostly not our team, right? They are doing exaggerated, claims, meaning they are telling people, hey, with this shaking massager, you will lose 20 kilograms in 1 month. Okay, so this is something that we want to be sure, because if we do exaggerated claims, in the future, we'll have a lot of problems, because if they didn't lose 20 kilograms in 1 month, then they will think that this product doesn't work, right? So we have to be very accurate of each claim. So the owner said, weight loss is the numbers game, because it's all about the calories that you burn every day and the calories that you intake every day, right? So what we can say with shaking massager, the easiest way is that 2 sessions of shaking massager per day will burn 1,000 calories. So if you're pretty big in weight loss, you might understand what does 1,000 calorie means. Because if you go on ChatGPT and you ask them, how do we burn 1,000 calories? They will tell you have to slow run or jog for 2 hours, or you have to run like in 10 kilograms per hour in that speed, more faster run, sprint maybe, for 1.5 hours. But with shaking massager, we don't need that. Just 20 minutes on the front, 20 minutes on the back, 2 sessions a day, then you will burn 1,000 calories. So this is something that we can tell people. Okay, so to lose weight, of course, you still have to control your diet, because if people are using shaking massager and then they are eating more, junk food or McDonald's or drinking more Cokes, then of course the result would not be that instant, right? But if they are eating a good diet with the shaking massager, meaning they are burning more calories than before, then of course they will see a difference on the weight loss with the period of time. Yes, so this is a very important thing. So what about, so people ask, can we do 3 times a day? Yes, we can, but the burning of calories will decline, right? So twice, if you do twice, you will burn 1,000. But on the 3rd time, it won't be like 500 more calories burned. It will be like 20% or 30% more. So the first time, every day, the first time, you'll burn the most calories, and then it will start to decline. The more you do, it will decline on each day. So the owner suggests twice a day. Okay, it burns 1,000, and use it with the P90 or the P90 Plus, because it will boost the burning of calories to another 20 to 30% extra. So if you add those numbers up, it will be around 1,200, 1,300 calories burned. Shaken massager with the P90. Okay, so I believe this is very important that we should let everybody know. Okay, so it's a weight loss, but the weight loss is because of science, right? And the science behind of weight loss is burning calories. Okay, so this is something that I think is very important for everybody to understand. Okay, that's the 4th part. The 5th part, in this product, in shaken massager, there's more than 200 patents used with the shaken massager. Why am I getting these balloons? Is it because of this? Okay, anyways, okay, there are 200 patents. And out of the 200, there's 21 patents that the company already sent to US. I don't know, US agency. Okay, so 21 with our own patents that's inside the shaken massager that's already being registered or being applied, in the US. So we will be seeing those 21 patents inside shaken massager. So these 21 patents is only for shaken massager, right? And we will get the US patent numbers. Okay, and why this time we have US patent number? Because the owner believes this product will sell very well in US. And we want to make sure in PEMF, focusing on the waist, we are the number one, and we will be the only one in this market for a period of time. So that's what the owner told Brian yesterday, that they already applied 21 patents with the US agency, and there might be big or small. We're not sure like what are the patents yet, but with each patent, the applying of one patent, it costs maybe around $8,000 to $10,000 for each patent. So the company is actually putting investing a lot of things inside shaken massager because they think that this will be the next big hit, right? Other than the P90. Okay, so these are just the new things that we heard from the owner last night. All right, and so it's great to have this call today, so I can share this with you. Most people don't know yet. Even Tuan and Van just heard it today. Okay, so tomorrow in 11 hours and 15 minutes, the back office will have shaken massager for people to order. Okay, so here is a very important thing. I'm not sure if you're doing it, but what we are doing in Asia, this is how we do it. Because we believe, like I'm buying shaken massager, right? So this is our strategy. Our strategy is, since I'm buying it, and I tell my leaders who are already in a $2,000 package, I told them, don't need to upgrade to 6,000 yet, right? Because their binary is not capped yet, or it's very far away from capping. So I'm telling them, you should use these volume to motivate, to create momentum down the legs, meaning you are opening another position and you're buying the 2 extra shaken massager or 1 extra shaken massager at the bottom of the leg that you're building, right? Because then the volume will go all the way up to everyone. And because of that, people are getting a lot of their leaders who are building, because everybody will want to buy a shaken massager, right? So just ask them, if they're already at a 2K package, tell them that let's all buy at the bottom of the leg. So let's say if you have 5 people that are willing to do it with you, if each person is buying 2, there will be 10 shaken massager going to be bought at the bottom of the leg. So we don't have to buy it tomorrow. We can buy it maybe the day after, or three days after. But what should we do now? What we should tell people is that the people that will be joining under the legs, they should join now, because we're buying 10 shaken massager at the bottom of the leg. So if they join now, we will give the volume to them. And since we are giving the volume to them, so they should sponsor their first person onto the leg first, because they will be benefiting from the volume as well. So if we do it this way, then we can create excitement or momentum on that leg to go deep. And buying at the bottom of the leg will give everybody more tier bonus. Okay, so this is something that, I believe all the leaders you can think about, you can talk to your teams about, because we believe that this will be the best part. Pipeline strategy. Yes, thank you, Luigi. Yes, that's right. Pipeline strategy. So that's what we've been doing.
You know why it's funny? Because we've been doing that, me and Tuan, for already 3-4 months, and we're teaching it to our teams. And I love that you brought it up, because you brought up a couple of important points, and thank you very much. That what's important, everyone, is get to 2,000, yes, because that opens up 80-90% of your comp plan. All right, you're not in a hurry to go to 6,000. And when we say 2,000, it's cumulative. So if you have 1,000, you just have to spend another 1,000 and you get to 2,000. All right, try to get to 2,000 personally. But if you're already at 2,000, open up an extra leg on that power leg and reach out to everyone that's on the side, like on the fence, and tell them, you better hurry up because we're going to buy a whole bunch of shakens under you. So you better put a position there right away. I love it. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's exactly right. So now we are seeing a lot of excitement in Asia with this. Like, people are buying credits from the company, just preparing for the shaken massager launch tomorrow, right? So we are seeing a lot of volume that is prepared to come in. Like there's one team, there's one M4. He already have he did a calculation. He already have like 500 shaken massager that's prepared to come in. 500 shaken massager. That is a lot of volume, guys. That means 500 times 1,000. That's 500,000, right? So he only did like what 2 million, and just with shaken massager, it gave them extra 500,000 in volume. Okay, so yes, that's right, Gabor. Reignite, exactly, reignite. Because also from my personal experience with the shaken, right? When I first started last year, October, there are people who joined who didn't do anything, right? They have their reasons. So, and I'm not a very pushy person, so I just kind of leave them there. There are people who doesn't even want to listen to what I have. Like I even brought the machine there. They don't even want to try it. They don't even want to put their feet on because they know this is MLM, right? And they are just sick of it. They had enough of MLM, so they don't even want to try the product. But with shaken massager, what happened for the past week? That's why I've been super busy. Is that there are people who come to my house, and I just show them the PDF, the PDF of the shaken massager. Just go it through very fast. Just tell them like this is the focusing on weight loss, the first PMF weight loss product that you see in the world. And then I played the videos, how the water drop videos and PMF videos, and the reaction was totally different. A lot of them, well, actually every single person that are not building an Olylife, they said, one, they want to buy it. Two, they said, hey, I think I can share this to my friends. Right? So
why are you getting balloons? I don't understand why you're special.
I have no idea. Is it because of this? It's this.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I found is that, wow, like this is so different from P90 or G1. Like this actually get people excited without even seeing the product, without even experiencing the product. And they are already sold and they're already ready to build. And there's even one person who didn't do anything, right? When they saw this, he asked for the PDF and the experiment video, and he sent it to his friends. And then one day later, he told me, hey, Paul, I've got 5 people who want to buy a shaken massager. So that's what I'm seeing now. Like this is that's what we are seeing, like so different from the P90, where most people want to try it first, right? This, when people see it, they just say, hey, $1,000 weight loss, maintain our body. I want it. So that's why we see this could be even faster. Okay. So because of shaken massager, and just like what Tuan just mentioned, in the next 60 days, there's a lot of things. First, November, we still have the $2,000 package. Everybody who bought a $2,000 package, the company will give you a MRET water dispenser, right? So that promotion is still on until end of November. That's the first part. Second, global pool bonus. The cutoff date for 2025 global pool bonus is end of November. All right, so if you're M1, congratulations, you will earn a share of the global pool. If you're an M1, M1.5, I would say, halfway to M2, then take advantage of the shaken massager. If you're M2 and you're nearly M3, take advantage of the shaken massager. Just go through everybody in your team, show them the PDF, show them the videos, and tell them that there's a promotion with the $2,000 package, and tell them like they should buy two. Actually, this is what we're doing in Asia. We're telling people to buy two. They need to buy two, because when you see the product, you will know that you want two. Because the shaken massager, right? Just like G1, I always say we have to buy two. One for our personal use. The other one is to get people to try on it. And for shaken massager, we have to let the product touch our skin on the belly. So it doesn't work with clothes on. You have to be, you have to pull your shirts up and then put the shaken massager around the belly. So it will be touching the skin. So what we say is that, because, one for personal use or your family, because you have to touch the skin, right? And second, like the second one, you want to use it so you can let people to try on it. Because shaken massager, people will sweat, right? So you will have a lot of sweat on your product, and we probably don't want to use it, personally. So that's why we tell people it's very easy to buy two, right? So just imagine if you go through your organization, if you tell every single one of them about shaken massager, send them videos, send them the PDF, tell them that it will be launching, and if they are interested, tell them also about the promotion for November, because by end of November, then there's no more water dispenses. So we have to take advantage of November. Okay, so Global Pool, the MRET dispenses by end of November. And for all the shaken massager that is ordered, all the shipping will start 1st of December. Okay, and it's already promised. All the orders of shaken massager till end of December will be air freighted from Hong Kong without need of the extra 10% charge. So it will be $1,100, and then it will be air freighted from Hong Kong.
That's only for Canada, USA, correct, Paul?
That's only for Canada and USA, yes.
Yeah, and don't worry, all the other countries, like I told you earlier on the call there, it's just what happens when you start having that attention towards your country, your continent. It'll happen to everyone else. So all you need to do is just get to the same point where we're at, where you also benefit from all these extra promotions. All right, that's just the way that. Yes, go ahead, Paul.
Just like Europe and Australia, if they don't have a warehouse yet, then it will still be air freighted from Hong Kong. Okay, so people will get it faster. And here's the thing, because we know that Christmas is coming. So this is what, because I told Brian this, and because Brian was in Singapore with the Japanese team, right? And the owner was also there. So I told Brian, I say, Brian, can you confirm with me, because Christmas is coming up. So how soon can they get the shaken massager? So this is what we have for confirmation, is that the owner promised they will get it within 30 days. This means if we want to use shaken massager as a Christmas gift, which I think is perfect, because once you try, you will love it, right? Place an order before 25 of November, and you will get it before Christmas. Okay, so this is something just to know.
Is that for everyone, even for Europe and the other New Zealand?
Because Brian only asked for North America.
Okay, no, but yeah, it was just to specify. So, and but you know what? In Europe and Australia and New Zealand, the shipping is already not that bad. Yes, I mean, it takes 3-4 weeks or 5 weeks sometimes maximum, but it's not that bad of an issue for those countries right now. Like if you look at what happened in America, we even had a harder time than that before we got all of this. Yes. It was even worse. All right, so trust me.
Yeah. So for shaken massager, people wanted to use for a Christmas gift. This will be the perfect time. So meaning, if we want to have it, prepare for Christmas, they have to order it before end of November. So this will help with the promotions. This will help with all the rankings. So we're gonna have a very busy 2 weeks. So if everybody just run for these 2 weeks, everybody will have a great Christmas and New Year's during the holidays, because I believe that everybody will make a lot of money. Great. And one other part, people are asking about the debit card. Okay, so this is debit card where now, so we don't have to withdraw in USDT. We can go straight into the card. It will be a MasterCard, and then we can just withdraw through the ATM machines, or you can just buy things with the credit card, with the debit card. So this is the number one priority for the company right now. So their goal is to launch this by end of this year, which will be end of December. Okay, that's their goal. So they are working really hard to go through all the challenges they're having now. So their goal is to have it by end of this year. But just in case if anything happens, it could be January or the latest February. But the goal for the company is end of this year. So we are hoping to see some good news in the next month or so. Okay, so this is the update on the debit card. Okay, so the last part that I think is very important before we go into the Q&As is the Asia trip. A lot of people ask me, like, how did I build so fast in Olylife? First, it's not how good I am. No, it's because the product works, and we have an easy way of building. Because in Asia, we just tell people to try on the machine. That's all we do, right? And the real key thing, when I kind of go back to the whole year, like what did I do that exploded the organization for Japan, for Hong Kong, for China, or for you? Well, not really for US, but for Taiwan and more Asia, is because I bring a lot of people to Xiamen, to the corporate office and Singapore office. It's cheap, because we live in Asia, right? It's cheap to go there. But when the people goes into the corporate office, they hear from the company, they learn the products from the company. I don't know why, but the confidence levels just go through the roof. Like everybody who come back from Xiamen, they're just pumped up, excited, and just go out and created more volume. Okay, so it's far from the West, from North America to Asia. I know it's far, and the plane ticket is more expensive. But here is what I think is very important. Right now, US is just getting started, or North America, well, actually the whole West market is just getting started with Olylife. And this is basically the first trip that anybody from the US market is coming to Xiamen, the main corporate office. Okay, Mr. Wang might not be at the January 9th event, but he already promised that he will be in the Xiamen event. He'll be talking to every single one of you. And this time, what's different is that Mr. Wang will share about how Olylife research and develop, do their R&Ds. How do they come up with all these new products that's launching every year? What's the backstory behind everything? Okay, so this is something that even I haven't heard of. All right, so I'm quite excited about that. But more about it's just understanding what is Olylife. We know the product's good, we know the comp plan is good, but what is Olylife about? And this is something that you won't see until you are there. Okay, so Xiamen trip to me is the most important thing, because we are only going to do this once, only one time. We won't be doing another one because first, very expensive for most people, and second, very time consuming, right? They have to fly, 20 hours, 16 hours to be there. But for leaders who will be leading the US or Western market, I believe you should be there, because what you're gonna bring back, our goal, our mentality, me and Bryce's mentality is always about total domination. If we want to get into a market, we want 90%, 80%, or even 100% of the sales coming through our team. So there are things or plans that we are thinking of is to help leaders to dominate your area, your market, right? So you will be the few people, because there's only 100 seats, you'll be the only few people that will be taking a picture in the office, right? And you can use these pictures to tell different stories of how you made Olylife, or you've done your due diligence with Olylife. Gabor, yes, thank you, perfect. Oh wow, cool, fireworks. Okay.
I never saw this. It took you to do some life on this call. Wow, I'm amazed.
Yes. So shaman is something I think, I believe if you want to really do big and fast in Olylife, you should be there, because that's what I did. That's what all my leaders did. All the M5s, M4, that's what they did. They just bring all their team to shaman. But this time we are doing differently. We're only bringing leaders to shaman and Singapore. So I really hope to see everybody there, because I know that you will get a lot of great information. You'll get a lot of detailed information, on the back end of Olylife, and that will really help to build the confidence level, but really is to how to share this confidence. Once you were there, right, you were able to come back and really lead your team to dominate your market, right? That's our goal. So if you haven't give your passport to Van, because we have to lock down the shaman to Singapore ticket, because this will be covered by Brian. Please give your passport picture to Van or Tuan, and please, and you know that I'm supporting on the plane, the airfares, right? So if you're M2, M3, M2, I'm gonna give you $1,000, M3, $3,000, M4, $5,000, just to cover your flights, right? And I believe M1, is it Tuan? M1's, 500, so it's really just to help. But even though you have to pay for your flight, but when you are there, all the hotel, food, travel, everything is covered by the company. Okay, so all we need to do is just prepare our passport, prepare a flight ticket, and be there, and you will see a different Olylife, a better Olylife. Okay, Olylife is already good. I know that everybody on this call believes that Olylife is good, but you will see a different Olylife, because that's what's changed inside me, and I believe that also what changed inside Tuan and Van when they first came to Shaman. So I truly believe that this is more important than anything else. Okay, so that's the few things I would like to update everybody. I hope it helps. And is there anything you want me to cover, Luigi or Tuan?
Yes, stay there with me. First of all, let me okay. I just turned off my P90, turned it off. Thank you very much. I mean, this was a very, very insightful call. I'm going to answer a couple of questions in the chat there just before we get on Q&A.
Okay.
But just before we do that, everyone, I want you to see two things. First of all, I want you to see the Shaken Massager right away, because if you haven't seen it. And there's also another thing I want you to see, because some people are asking me in the chat, where do you get the Shaken Massager product? Well, right now here, I'm going to put it on the screen. If you want to download it, yes, you can download on Meeting, everyone. So just click on download. You can download the Shaken Massager PDF, okay? So do it right now. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you didn't have time, just reach out to your upline and he'll get you everything. The other thing that I want to just share very quickly is, the product. Everybody know what the Shaken Massager is. First of all, it's a lot more than, what Paul said, he touched on, is probably a super big market for weight loss. The fact that we can use it in front and in back is amazing, because no, you don't use it in front and back at the same time. Probably that somebody got a question, correct, Paul? You do it on front. Yeah. Don't do front and back at the same time, separately. And the other question that we got in the chat, no, you don't do the Shaken Massager while you have your feet on the P90. You do the P90, you do the Shaken Massager after, or vice versa. You do them separately. What he said is that when you're doing the P90, yes, we can have the goggles at the same time. Yes, when you're doing the Shaken Massager, you can have the goggles at the same time, but the Shaken and the P90 separately. Should you only buy the Shaken? No, because the flagship product which is general for everything. Everybody should have a P90, everyone. You shouldn't just start getting people in with the shaken alone. Even though some people want to do that, you can't stop them. But I believe that everybody needs a P90 and everybody needs a shaken and everybody needs the Galaxy glasses. This is the 3 flagship products now, everyone. The P90, the Galaxy G1 glasses, and the shaken. That's the flagship. Is the Vitality Wand good? Yes, it's excellent. But, you can buy that as the 4th one, okay? And as for the other things, well, if you have extra money and you want to rank up to M6, you can do that also. What Paul also said very quickly, if you're at $1,000 and you want to go to 2,000 to open up most of your comp plan, do that. Just spend another 1,000. If you're already at $2,000, well, just open up another position under you. As for the other questions that I'm getting in the chat, a lot of them you can reach out to your uplines, everyone, okay, and ask them. I want to show you just very quickly 2 small little videos, and we'll get into a couple of Q&As with Paul before letting him go. Thank you so much, Paul. I mean, this has been, man, the people really appreciate this call. And tonight we're even going to have a bigger crowd because most of my market is in Canada, USA, and Australia. So we're going to have a big call tonight too. So promotional videos, everyone knows about the shaken massager, I hope by now. I hope you do. Yes, no, maybe. And everyone, I want you to realize something. I mean, this is so much more. Things are about to get real, everyone. November is going to be absolutely explosive. 2 massive launches are coming your way. First up, the Shaken Massager, the new secret weapon, waist and abdomen toning, fat burning, goodbye love handles, muscle relaxation and pain relief, circulation boosting and lymphatic draining, core strengthening and posture support. And let's be honest, it's fun as hell. It's fun as hell. Next, the Oly watch that is also coming out. You all know that the Oly watch is coming out with a like if you buy a shaken, you get 1 Oly watch. I got a question in the chat, Paul. If you buy 2 shaken, do you get 2 Oly watch, or you just still get 1 for each shipping?
Yes.
Yes, for which one?
You will each shaken will come with the watch.
So if you order on your let's say I order 2 shakens, I'm going to receive 2 Oly watches, even if it's on the same order.
Yes, that's
all
right.
That's cool.
It comes in the same box.
So the shaken massager is $1,000, and the watch, by the way, that everyone's getting. All right, we'll just clear up the information. People were saying maybe the watch had PMF. So the fact that the plan of the company is that in the future, I don't know if it's going to be now or the next one, because remember that the Oly watch is going to be generation 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one you're getting it free. It's linked with your device. All right. So whether they have the PMF on the strap now or on the 2nd generation, that's still to see if the company can actually make it happen now, right? Just so we understand each other. So don't promise things that we're not yet clear completely.
Yeah. So if the Oly watch, because the owner did say in the OTC event, the strap or the belt of the watch, not the watch itself, it's the wristband or something. Yeah, that will give us PMF. But we are not sure if they are ready for it yet, because it's free, right? And they just want to make sure that the shaken is, they can fulfill all the shaken's orders, right? But it will be a watch that will have PMF inside in the very near future, or we're hoping in this version. Yeah, so we are not sure on that yet, but we'll update you guys if we get any information.
And like Paul said, I liked it also. I hope everybody registers that today. Don't overpromise things. Keep things like honest. And, even for weight loss, I love what you said. It really makes sense, buddy. Like the burning the calories, like when I was losing weight with my P90 and everybody saw my transformation, it wasn't just because of the P90. It was because of my intake of food, my exercise. Like, of course, if you're losing 1,000 calories, but you're eating 1,000 more, you're going to stay at the same point, right? So yes, I love it. By the way, the shaken massager is so much more than just losing weight. All right. Appearance, body confidence for women is about 80% of the market. You also have digestive support, which is a massive problem, 40-50% that people that struggle with digestive support, constipation relief. It has lower back pain, like 60-70% of the population experience that. It has PMF, the secret weapon around the belly. I mean, do you understand where this is going? This is so much more than just a weight loss product. It's like when you start touching all those areas, like, wow, I'm blown away. I knew that Galaxy last year, you guys hit it strong, but I got a feeling that this is going to knock it out of the park. I don't know about you there, just a feeling I get. And for those coming to Asia or still want to get there, how do you get there? Reach out to your uplines. They'll give you more information. You have to be M2 to qualify right now. If you're not an M2, you can still qualify as an M1, but you better work hard as an M1 because they're going to be choosing the strongest M1s. So you want to make things happen. You know what to do tonight? Get everybody to buy Shakens on your team. Tell them to buy 2 each so they can have what to work with. Tell them to buy Shakens for their family for Christmas. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, everything's up to you. Now, why do you want to go to Asia? Well, I'll give you one very good reason why. I just look at this video and you'll understand, all right?